football match between England versus DR Congo. World Cup 2026 football match. This football match is the best 21 simulation gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this football match in your channel. Thank you.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match.
And we should be in for something very special. They'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Gehi. Stones. Rice. Gehi. Foden, and it's Kane. James.
Oh, sweet feet!
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foden. Bellingham. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he's trying it!
That was extravagant by any standard.
Kane quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Actually looking ball that. Gordon. Hall. Gordon. Rice. Foden. Oh, good spread. And that is out of play. Nice physical challenge. Looks to the other side. Gordon does really well to win the ball there. James. Foden. Gordon. Knocks it out wide. Foden. Gordon. Paul has it out wide and in space. So who's he picking out? Gordon. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gordon usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Wan-Bissaka. Gordon. Hall. And it's Hall. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he's there to clear it.
Mbemba.
And it's played forward. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. He is just caressing the ball. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Hall. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's having a look round. And a play for a throw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rice. Wan-Bissaka. Lobbed in behind. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Foden. Played towards the other side. Hall. Rice. Hall. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Masuaku makes the interception. Kane, spread out to the left. Oh, it's come loose. Gordon. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Gordon, back when it goes. Played out wide. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka making good progress on the right-hand side. And here comes the corner. They've played it short. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Played out to the right. That's going to go a long way. Masuaku. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hall. And here's Gordon. That's good play. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Tomori, Rice, Gehi, Foden, Rice, James, Foden, Gordon. Wan-Bissaka. Aim forwards. And it's Masuaku. Decent progress down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Foden. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. England, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Gordon. James chooses to go cross-field. Rice. Kane. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chance! Foden. Gordon. Rice. Hall. Has a quick glance. And it's Hall. Now here's the delivery. Here comes the corner. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Mbemba. Masuaku. Masuaku. Out towards the flank. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
tries to get it clear. Knocks it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. There's the header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Moved on forwards. And it's James. And here's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gordon. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Masuaku. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yehi. James, head over towards the opposite flank. Rice, forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Wan-Bissaka. That is lovely. And it's Wan-Bissaka. That's very neat. Lofted in. Header! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbemba, gently done. Decent chance! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
James. Foden. Hall. Rice. First quarter of an hour gone. Succumbs to the pressure. Hall. Foden. It's anyone's ball now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Time to deliver. Foden. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's James. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. Rice. Masuaku aim forwards. That is good strength. Played into the middle. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
James drives forward on the overlap. That's really well manoeuvred. Referee has just said play on. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gordon. Kane played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. He can run onto that. Can he finish? Foden. Bellingham. And it's James. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bellingham. James. Foden. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cross in, looks like a good one. He can get that clear. Foden wins the duel this time. Rice. And here's Kane. Masuaku. Moved on forwards. James. Yehi.
Rice. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's heaved it away. Foden. James.
Rice.
Gordon. And here's Kane. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wan-Bissaka. Gordon. Paul, and he goes cross-field. James. Bellingham. And it's Hall. Very nicely done.
Rice.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Wan-Bissaka attempts a clearance. Rice. Shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
James really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Wan-Bissaka. Mbemba. And it's played forward. Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku. Oh, nice touch. Lovely feet. Back into the middle. Played back in. That's tidy. Out to the left it goes. That's a nicely weighted pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Tomori forwards and with intent. That's a little off target. Masuaku. That's a good run down the left. It'll be a throw-in. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Showing good feet. Foden. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Foden. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a throw-in. Yehi. Foden. And here's Kane, shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Climbs up big! That's it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, well played. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kane does really well to win the ball there. Yehi. And he shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Yehi shifted upfield. Masuaku. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And the finish! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Masuaku. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Danger averted for now. Foden. Hall. And here's Kane. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's neat. Masuaku. He's had a shot! He has done it! That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Bellingham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Proves too strong. Gordon. Tomori. Takes a shot! Gordon. Hall. Played towards the other side. James. Yehi. James. Yehi. James. Rice. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Kane. Mbemba. Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. And a chance! Foden. Gordon. Gordon. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Gordon. Oh, that's nice. Long ball looking to counter. And he welcomes it in. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Gordon. Foden. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Over to the left. Hall. Oh, it's played into the area. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Nice control. And it's Masuaku. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Gordon. James. Yehi. Rice. Hall. Wan-Bissaka, aim forwards. Oh, that's neat. Out to the right. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka gets across him. Yehi gets good distance on it. Foden. Rice. England are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Hall. Tomori. Gordon. Foden. Foden head out towards the right wing. Mbemba. Wan-Bissaka. Looks to the other side. Masuaku. Hit into the middle. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's had a crack. Keeper's dealt with that. Masuaku puts across him. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's been taken short. was very necessary. Masuaku. Mbemba. Mbemba, gently done. Foden. Tomori. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Gordon. Wan-Bissaka gets it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. Spread out to the left. And across it goes. Stones gets it away. Tomori. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's James. James. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice one too, very nice. And it's hoisted clear. The referee's awarded a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Mbemba clears it away. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka hurtling down that right flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Hall. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Hall. Oh, such a clever touch. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. Mbemba. Masuaku. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Gordon. Hall. Gordon, and that's aimed into the middle. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. James, who does have an assist to his name. Yehi. Bellingham. Foden. Rice. Rice chooses to go cross-field. And that's put paid to a promising move. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Masuaku. Referee's given a throw. Masuaku chooses to go back. Lovely feet. Out to the left it goes. Masuaku, now here's the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Masuaku. Bellingham. Tomori. Yehi. Foden. James. Rice. And here's Kane. Played out to the right. Foden. And here's Kane. Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Kane. Does really well to win the ball there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gordon, and here's Kane. Masuaku. Mbemba. Wan-Bissaka. That's good play. Gordon. Foden. Yehi, and he goes cross-field. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Hall. Tomori. Hall. Rice. Bellingham. Rice. Cleared without complication. And here's Kane. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that's nice. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku played in. Moved on forwards. Tomori. Rice. Tomori. Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Very nicely done. Yehi. Bellingham. James. Foden. And here's Gordon. And here's Foden. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Masuaku. That's really well manoeuvred. He's cut it out. Foden. James. Foden. James. Now it's Foden. That'll be a throw-in. Masuaku. Masuaku. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rice. Bellingham. Tomori. Hall. Gordon. Bellingham. Bellingham, gently done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Masuaku. Hall. Gordon. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Masuaku. Mbemba. Throw it. He is just caressing the ball. Looks across and plays it in. Over to the left. Oh, nice touch. Aimed in towards the centre. Hall. Rice. Foden. Foden played out towards the right wing. James done delicately. Gordon. Kane. No way through, so back it comes. Foot in. Foden. James. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Out to the right. Caresses it through. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Foden. James. Gordon. Gordon made out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Mbemba is there and he can get that clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Masuaku. That is lovely. Masuaku gets a cross in. Yehi. Bellingham. Yehi. Stones. Rice. James. Rice. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Wan-Bissaka. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stones shifted upfield. Rice. That's the throw. Hit into the middle. Clears it up. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gehi. James. Gehi forwards and with intent. Stones. Rice. Stones aim forwards. Foden. James. And here's Gordon. And it's Hall. Stones. Rice. Tomori forwards and with intent. Rice. Hall. Stones. Played out to the right. Gehi. Bellingham. Foden. Rice. Spread out to the left. Rice. Hall. Crossed into the middle. That has been knocked clear.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now who's going to be first to this? And he cuts out the supply. Foden. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon! That carried quite a threat. Wan-Bissaka. Played out wide, and it's Masuaku. Now, what about this cross? Masuaku plays it short. Wan-Bissaka. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Hall. Tomori. Bellingham. Gehi. James. Foden made out to the left flank. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Hall. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Rice. And it's Hall. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Kane. Great chance! Masuaku. Goes for a shot! Chance, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
James. Now, where's he looking? And it's Masuaku. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bellingham. Tomori, just about up to the hour now. Rice. James. Foden. James. Gordon. Steaming on. Gordon! This time, surely! He scored! Right back in the game! Kane will take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he finish? Could be danger here. Shoots! Gordon. Hall. Tomori. Bellingham. Gordon. Hall. Mbemba. Played towards the other side. Masuaku. Rice gets a foot in here. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. And it's James. Foden. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. No, that's not going to find its target. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Over to the left. Out for a throw. That's good play. Gordon's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, nice touch. It's run loose here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gordon opts to play it back.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Big chance! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gehi. Foden, head over towards the opposite flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely feet. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Masuaku. There will be a throw-in. You felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Kane, succumbs to the pressure. Wan-Bissaka. Moved on forwards. Chance for a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste. Mbemba. Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku. Masuaku. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Gehi. Foden. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku. Cross goes in there. Bellingham. Rice. Gordon. And here's Kane. Rice. That looks a good cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Great defending, strong and determined. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Masuaku. Now the ball in. Bellingham. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tomori. Gordon. Bellingham. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Masuaku. It's an imaginative pass. Gordon. Hall. Rice. Hall. Played towards the other side. And it's James. Foden calmly anticipates. Masuaku. Mbemba. He's onto it in a flash. Foden. Gordon. Rice. Foden. Rice. And here's Kane. That's been won straight back. Gordon. Foden. And here's Kane. Rice. Foden. Rice. Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbemba shifted upfield. Wan-Bissaka. Mbemba. Masuaku. That is lovely. And it's Masuaku. He's having a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Bellingham. James chooses to go cross-field. Wan-Bissaka. Looks to the other side. Bellingham, and it goes cross-field.
The match. Keep watching.
Rice. Gordon. Kane. James. Foden. And here's Gordon. Gordon! Oh, extraordinary.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mbemba. And it's Masuaku. Gets into some space. Can he finish? Worth a try. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Hall. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Masuaku with the slide tackle there. And it's Masuaku. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! And they've got rid. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Masuaku. Masuaku. Could try cutting inside here. Across it goes. Gehi attempts a clearance. Foden chooses to go cross-field. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Masuaku. Lovely bit of skill. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? James, gently done. Foden. Bellingham. Stones. Gordon. That's the throw. He is just caressing the ball. Hall with a fine tackle. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Wan-Bissaka. That's a dig. He's had a shot! Just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Hall. Played towards the other side. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. James tries to dink it through. Out for a throw. Hall picks it up now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham. Rice. Tomori, played over towards the opposite flank. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Kane. James. Foden. Nice looking ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. Well, what about this cross?
England clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Rice clearly looking the key
Gordon! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That's tidy. interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. They've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Foden. Now it's Kane. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He's gone direct. Masuaku with the short one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that was nowhere near his best. James looks to the other side. Foden. And it's Kane. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Masuaku. Aim forwards. Yehi. James. Bellingham. Hall. Rice. Hall. Moved on forwards. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Masuaku. That's a good run down the left. Cross goes in there. Well read. And the danger is averted. He's got to be in charge, surely!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to him.
Great defending, strong and determined. This is gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a go. He can get that clear. Gordon. Hall. And it goes cross-field. James making good progress on the right-hand side. Kane. Bellingham. Masuaku. Masuaku. Foden defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Pickford sends that a long way. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hall, played towards the other side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Masuaku. And it's played forward. Stones. Foden. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Masuaku. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? And the shots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tomori shifted upfield. Hall going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gehi gets across to intercept that. James, aim forwards. Bellingham. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Gordon does really well to win the ball there. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Wan-Bissaka, probing pass. Oh, it's come loose. Paul chooses to go cross-field. James. Gehi. Rice. Hall. Rice. Foden. Foden, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Now the cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham forwards and with intent. England to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tomori. Rice. Succumbs to the pressure. Foden. James. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Hall looks to the other side. Masuaku. Played into space out wide. That was very necessary. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku skims one in. Cleared without complication. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Masuaku. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Shehi, gently done. Gordon. Foden, looking here to chip it through. They've won a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Gordon. Rice. And here's Kane. And it's Masuaku. Nice control. Aimed in towards the centre. And they've been given a corner. Masuaku plays it short. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Gordon, played out to the left flank. That's good play. Gordon. And here's Kane. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku. Mbemba played over towards the opposite flank. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Crossed into the middle. Bellingham. James. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gordon. Rice. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Wan-Bissaka makes the interception. Rice. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku. Rice wins the duel this time. Hall. Gordon. Over to the left. Gordon. That's very neat. Rice. Foden. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's James. That's really well manoeuvred. James shifted upfield. Gordon. And here's Kane. Gordon. Rice. Looking for a decent ball in. Very nicely done. Hall, now here's the delivery. And it's Masuaku. Lofted in. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hall. Yehi. Belling. James. Foden chasing after it. Belling. Foden.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is lovely. Hall. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. James. Foden. Belling. And it's played forward. And here's Kane. Foden made out towards the right wing. Belling. Foden. And here's Kane. Kane made out to the left flank. Gordon. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Rice. Lobbed in behind. Deftly away. And it's James. Foden. Nice physical challenge. Stones gets over and intercepts. Gordon. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Oh, it's come loose. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Foden, chance for a shot! Masuaku. Mbemba. Foden, oh, good spread. Masuaku can get it clear. And it's James. Foden. There's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Rice. Carries far too far and out of play. Wan-Bissaka. Strong running down that left flank. Now the delivery. Stones can get it clear. Hall. Tomori. Good play on the left-hand side here. Tomori drives forward on the overlap. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Kane does really well to win the ball there. Masuaku did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Wan-Bissaka. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rice. Gordon. Hall. What a throw in. Masuaku. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Over to the left. That's a throw. Rice. Rice, gently done. Gordon picks it up out wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Hall, played towards the other side. Bellingham. James. Yehi. Bellingham. Here's Foden, and he cuts out the supply. Showing good feet. Hall. Tomori. Belly. Rice. James. Belly. Foden forwards and with intent. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. James has been caught there. It's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Masuaku gets rid without sophistication. Gordon. Hall. Gordon. And here's Kane. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gordon. Very nicely done. Gordon going full tilt down the left. Danger averted for now. Foden, and it's James. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Masuaku. Masuaku. Clipped into space. Wan-Bissaka. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Masuaku, and it's Masuaku. Plays it across. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Rice. Hall. Rice. Looks to the other side. James. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Masuaku. Oh, nice touch. Looking to go deep. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Foden. Foden. Now it's Kane. Gordon. Cross goes in there. Hall. Rice. Wan-Bissaka. Mbemba. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Masuaku. Nice control. A chance to play it in. Forward it goes. Masuaku. And that's aimed into the middle. Paul gets it away. This might spell danger. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tomori. Rice. Bellingham. Stones gently done. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Gordon. Tomori. Bellingham. Foden. Yehi. James. Foden. Bellingham. Hall. Gordon. James. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
James really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Mbemba is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Yehi. Stones. Yehi. James. Wins the duel this time. Oh, nicely intercepted. James forwards and with intent. Now it's Gordon. Foden. Spread out to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gordon. Hall. Rice. Hall. Gordon. Oh, that's a nice ball. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. Masuaku. Good play on the left-hand side here. Flings in across. Clearly not happy with that. Wan-Bissaka. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's James. Nice physical challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, this is a great position. Gordon. Kane. Tomori. James. Foden. Foden chooses to go cross-field. Tomori. Yehi. Foden. Yehi. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Gordon. Foden. Masuaku. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cleared without complication. Stones did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hall. Masuaku. Stones. Oh, can he get onto this? James. England are already trailing here early on. They can't. Foden has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Strong running down that left flank. It's crossed into the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Bellingham. England already trailing, and we've barely begun. This has gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone direct. And the ball's come loose here. Chooses to go back. And it's James. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Rice probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Inviting looking ball, that. That is a brilliant interception. Rice. Bellingham. James. Great defending, strong and determined. Wan-Bissaka. Probing pass. It's a promising position. Tomori gets rid without sophistication. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka hurtling down that right flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Foden, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. James. Bellingham. Foden. Rice. Hall. And it goes cross-field. Not the most accurate pass. Denver. Masuaku. Quarter of an hour played. Masuaku shifted upfield. Masuaku. Masuaku. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's heaved it away and played it back swiftly. Aim forwards. And they've got rid. There will be a throw-in. Stones. James. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hall. Rice. And it's Hall. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Gordon! It's anyone's ball now.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Over to the left. That's good play. Could be danger here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gordon. Yehi. Foden. James. Yehi. James. Foden. Gordon. Goes for goal!
Gordon just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
James. Foden. Hall. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. James. Foden. Wan-Bissaka. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hall. Decent progress down the left. Hall. Hall played over towards the opposite flank. Foden. Rice. Gordon. And here's Kane. Gordon. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Tomori charging forward down that flank. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. The less said about that pass, the better. It's a ball kick. Rice. Played towards the other side. Foden. Out to the right. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Masuaku. James gets it clear. Masuaku. And the pass is intercepted. Cross in. And that has been cleared. towards the flank. Gordon. And it's Kane. Tomori. Rice. Hall. Gordon. Mbemba chooses to go cross-field. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rice. Foden. Played out to the right. Masuaku. Back into the middle. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Gordon. James. Bellingham. Foden. Gordon. Oh, that's nice. Lobbed in behind. And he thumps it clear. Out of play for a throw. Gordon. Kane. Defending of the desperate variety. Hall. And here's Gordon. Proves too strong. It's really well cleared. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. It's gone out for a throw-in. Spread out to the left. And he decides to cross it. Tomori with the clearance. Gordon. Tomori shifted upfield. Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Aim forwards. Wan-Bissaka. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gehi made over towards the opposite flank. And it's Hall. Rice. Defending was strong and firm. Played out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Masuaku. 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 A header! Oh, not the best of headers. Gehi looks to the other side. Tomori. Foden. Gordon. And here's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Kane must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Oh, sweet feet. Gordon. And that has been clubbed away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku, now here's the delivery. And he's got his range wrong there. Tomori, and he goes cross-field. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbemba. Masuaku. Over to the left. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Played into space. Played back in. Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Spread out to the left. Foden forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Gordon played out to the left flank. Gordon. Paul. Judge, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Hit into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Belling. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Kane. Gordon! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gordon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham. Kane. Out to the left it goes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Wins the duel this time. Wan-Bissaka. Great defending, strong and determined. Gordon succumbs to the pressure. That's very neat. Masuaku. It's a mighty effort! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku. He's in plenty of space here. Foden looks to get on the end of this. James. Hall. That's an excellent interception. Masuaku. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbemba. Masuaku. Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. He is just caressing the ball. And it's played into the middle. Pickford getting this one clear. Wan-Bissaka. And the shot's on here. Foden. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Yehi played towards the other side. England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gordon. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Masuaku. James. Foden. Bellingham. Foden. Gordon. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Gordon. Hall. Delivered across. Hall. Rice. Hall. Looks to the other side. And they've got a throw. Masuaku. Gets into some space. Goes for a shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Stones shifted upfield. Hall. It's a good foot in there. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Masuaku. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to get it away. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Has a quick glance. Bellingham. Rice. Over to the left. Gordon. Oh, such a clever touch. Foden. Foden is fouled.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. And it's Hall. And here's Gordon. Gordon. Tries to cross. Rice, back into the middle. Oh, that's neat. Succumbs to the pressure. Masuaku. Masuaku. Masuaku goes on a charge down the left. To the play, and it is a goal kick. Gehi. Bellingham. Rice. Gordon. And it's Hall. Gordon takes the shot. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku. Masuaku gets a cross in. Too much on that, it's gone out. Rice. Rice head over towards the opposite flank. Going to be disappointed with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku. And he goes cross-field. Wan-Bissaka. Rice, aim forwards. Kane head out to the left flank. Lovely feet. And the cross comes in. He can get that clear. And it's Hall. Gordon. Now that's well seen too. Masuaku. Oh, nice touch. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways.
Goes for the header!
No, he's got that completely wrong.
Stones. Hall. Played towards the other side. James. And here's Foden. And here's Kane. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kane. Bellingham spread out to the left. Hall chooses to go cross-field. Foden. And it's Rice. And that has put paid to that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Kane. James. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. Rice. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rice. Here it is, crossed in. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku puts a cross in. Tries to get it clear. That's a good ball. Corner then. Nice and simple for the keeper. Kane, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. James is onto it in a flash. Masuaku. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Hall.
Rice. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, it's come loose.
Hall.
Stones. Gehi. Bellingham. James.
Rice.
Rice, gently done. Hall. Masuaku. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
James.
Rice.
James. Referee's given a throw. James. That's a good run down the left. Masuaku. Masuaku gets a cross in. Oh, shooting chance! And that's off target. Bellingham.
Rice.
Foden. And it's James. It's a good run down the right. Bellingham.
Foden. Rice.
Oh, delicate chip through. Masuaku. Now he's wondering who wants it. That is lovely. Searching passes played there.
Rice.
Rice forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Hall. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gordon under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's played it in low. Foden. And here's Kane. Can he finish? Great football, shot and save.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
They've played it short. Time to deliver. Big chance! It's a loose ball. And he's straight offside. Mbemba.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Masuaku looking understandably energised after his goal. Tomori with the clearance. Wan-Bissaka have it back and can go again. Gordon. Paul played over towards the opposite flank. Foden. Rice. Tomori. And it's Hall. Rice. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for it! And he's there to clear it. Foden made out towards the right wing. Mbemba shifted upfield. Masuaku. It's a mighty looking ball that. Pass has gone astray. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's tidy. Kane with a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku. showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lofted in. And the keeper has it. Masuaku. Played in with purpose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Crossed in again. Tomori with the clearance. That's an imaginative pass. Masuaku puts a cross in, firmly met, and it's played forward. Foden, and it's James. Nice physical challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Almost an hour gone. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku out towards the flank. Masuaku. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Hall looks to the other side. James. Foden. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. James picks it up now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Masuaku gently done. Bellingham. Gordon. Hall. James. Bellingham. Yehi. James. Does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. James cross climbs up big! Oh, he put himself into a great position. He's making a real surge on the left. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Ah, such a clever touch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Hall. That's good play. Masuaku. Masuaku. Tries a deft little ball. And it's corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Played into the middle. Gehi is there and he can get that clear. Moved on forwards. James cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Gordon. Over to the left. That'll be a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. No, that's too long. Masuaku. Good play on the left-hand side here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. James making good progress on the right-hand side. In by James. And it's hoisted clear. Masuaku. Hit into the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Shot! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bellingham. And it's played forward. Gehi played over towards the opposite flank. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rice forwards and with intent. Foden. Rice. Foden. Played down the flank. A chance to play it in. That's a fabulous ball. Rice. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
James. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. No, that's not going to find its target. Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Receives it in a good position here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, it's come loose. Wan-Bissaka. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. His best to keep it in play here. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And he shoots! Drives it in. Bellingham shifted upfield. James. Foden. James. Played towards the other side. Hall. Rice. Hall. Rice. Tomori. Hall. Rice. Hall. Rice. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Time to deliver. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball,
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Paul.
proves too strong. Some good work on the right flank here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. And here's Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden. Succumbs to the pressure. Foden has got himself a free kick. Gordon spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Hall played back in. That's going to go a long way. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, such a clever touch. This physical challenge. And he's managed to get free. And it's James. It's a promising run he's making on the right. James. That's tidy. Now here's the delivery. Masuaku. Foden. Tomori, aim forwards. And here's Gordon. Kane wins the duel this time. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to Rex. He's kicked it out just. Mbemba. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Tomori, gently done. Hall chooses to go cross-field. Foden. James. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's good play. Flashes it across. And that was very necessary. That's the throw. Masuaku. Bellingham. James. And here's Kane. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
England have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. James tries making a foray down the right. Lovely bit of skill. Played in. Carries far too far and out of play. And he's there to clear it. Oh, nice touch. Masuaku. Nicely shaped cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Gordon. Moved on forwards. James. And it's James. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Foden. There are a few waiting for it. James crosses. Brilliantly cut out. Hall. Gordon. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
And it's James. Gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Oh, that's neat. And that's been won straight back. Kane. Yehi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
James, and it goes cross-field. Stones. Hall. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. James. Oh, it's played into the area. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Kane, out to the right. Lovely feet. James tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. That is very well defended. Rice. And it's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden played out towards the right wing. In by James. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Wan-Bissaka. What a throw in. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Foden. Masuaku. Mbemba. Aim forwards. That's very neat. And that has been clubbed away. Wan-Bissaka. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
He's found him there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He's trying the shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rice. Into the last 5 minutes. Hall. Hall goes on a run down the left wing. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. And it's James. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Gordon. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a shot! Hall shifted upfield. Tomori. Yehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And it's Hall. Hall, great defending, that needed doing. Masuaku. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Masuaku goes short. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Gordon. Kane. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rice. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Hall. It's a throw-in. Mbemba. Looks to the other side. Into the channel. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Rice, and it's played forward. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. It's run loose here. Wan-Bissaka. Gordon. And it's Kane. Rice. Foden. Bellingham. Foden. Played out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Clears it away. James. So who's he picking out? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Masuaku. Muscular approach does pay off here. 4 added minutes on the board. Hall. Stones. Hall. Played towards the other side. James. Foden. Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rice. Foden. Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gets it away. It's a good run down the right. Cross goes in there. Gets good distance on it. Bellingham chooses to go cross-field. Rice. Oh, it's a nice... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Masuaku. He's in plenty of space here. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shot. Paul. Say Crossfield changing the point of attack. It's a pretty loose pass. Masuaku. Oh, sweet feet. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
This football match between Mexico and Ecuador has come to an end. I hope you all have enjoyed this match, and thank you all for watching this football match simulation on my channel, CKJ Football.